This is a fun matchup. Team comes in ranked in the top 10, but walking into a snake pit, a hostile environment, trying to escape with a W. Welcome to the banks of Lake Washington and beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Washington State Cougars, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Huskies will kick this deep to get us going. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. The Cougars offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the... today.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and get some positive yards.
Looks like Washington State will have the first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back and coming up with that conversion.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Keeping it on the ground here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here.
He's in the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Washington State. They couldn't stop him there.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Huskies offense comes out for their first possession today. Hey, Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country. And he's going to get that chance.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. And their first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. No press here. The defense backing away. On the ground, it's Nicholson. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Huskies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
The Washington State offense back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The grab is brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13. Washington State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They keep him guessing with a run. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. Well, we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead.
That makes the score Washington State 14, Washington 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass is caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Kirk, Washington State has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd manageable here for this offense.
And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. The big fullback's got it here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State.
You don't see it very often, but they give the ball to the fullback here. Yep, that's still a position. And yep, he can still power his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
21, Washington, 0.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Returner is brought down. Gets it started in the next drive. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he'll set up to throw. The sure hands. It's Nicholson.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and short. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
QB bootlegs here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up. It's not going to be the last time we're going to see this quarterback on his back.
The Huskies will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Work by the return man. Here comes the Wazoo offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Here's the handoff. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
2 backs now flanking the quarterback. He's running out of time here. And that pass is way off the mark. not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
This is a great example of really having an awareness of where the defender is and whether or not you want to put a little touch on the ball to go over the defender, or here he tries to put too much on it and the ball comes a little bit short.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Looking for the end zone, has a lane, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Washington State. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
28, Washington, 0.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, sack.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Receiver makes the catch, and the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Washington State's offense back on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. That wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. He'll hand it off. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
The quarterback here, I think, makes a mistake. He's got the time and the space to put a little bit more air under the ball, but instead he rushed it with a bullet pass, and it falls short. This is where poise separates the good quarterbacks from the great.
On third down, he drops to throw. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, they're going to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. About time this offense gets going, it's a 1st and 10. Drops back to the shotgun, looking for an open man. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A 10-yard loss on the play. Now,
timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. And the Huskies will send the punt team onto the field. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 30-yard line. This will likely be the last play of the half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Defense is coming after him. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Huskies and Cougars. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. A lot of intrigue with this second half still to come as we send things back to the Evergreen State.
Kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Washington offense retakes the field here. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup. You want to get the ball out to your receiver. Hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But, man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. And the wideout goes in motion. It's an RPO quarterback gets it out quickly. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Close to the tight end. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Caught quickly. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot. It's very tough to get your hands on.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Nice catch made near the sideline, but they gain nothing on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looks right for a quick completion. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch. The Huskies will line up to boot it away. Already punted 5 times now today. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the 1st half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the fair catch is made. Always tricky to field punts in this kind of rain. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They had a long drive going last time, but it's stalled, looking to reach the end zone this possession. Gets it out quickly to the left side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Grabbed by the receiver. Inside the 35. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Washington. They were not going to catch him that time. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Now the all-important extra point.
For the extra point.
The extra point is good, but still trail by 3 touchdowns, 28-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
28, Washington, 7.
Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Washington State offense back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Handoff here from the shotgun.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Now, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And Kirk, Washington State has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on first down.
The shotgun handoff here. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. Oh, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Washington, 7.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. Looking for a gap. It's Nicholson. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Nicholson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Huskies come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
This time, a completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Now it's second down here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll run it from the gun. He shreds the tackle. Legs still churning, won't go down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. First down and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Huskies.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes the Wazoo offense back on the field. Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
He's back to throw again on second down. Makes a quick grab. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Leaning on the run game here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They're going to run it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a 39-yard attempt. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 39-yard attempt. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the rushing offense is back out on the field now. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. And they'll give it to the back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that one's picked off. What a play.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Washington State's offense back on the field now. We come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football if you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.